Hey, Jarek here. This video is going to be quite a bit different. I'm quite annoyed, so bear with me. Just humor me for this video, please. Now, I like to get a bunch of Nerf guns in and test them out, make reviews of them. They're just cool things to play around with. Over the last week, I have gotten 2 new dart blasters in. The first one was the BK1, and this thing bricked itself within 5 magazines. Gearbox totally locked up. This thing is completely unusable.
Wow, this really jammed up on me. That's cool.
I used the battery it came with it, I used the charger it came with it. At the time I figured, well, this is just a cheap Chinese clone of the Challenger Mark III, so I was just guaranteed, I was convinced that the Challenger Mark III was just going to be this, but much better. So, just didn't really work. Then, I just got the Challenger Mark III in the mail, and literally same exact problem. Gearbox completely locked up. I was using the same battery I have for the Nightingale, and I know that's a good battery. I charged it correctly. In fact, the battery is in here, and yeah, it works perfectly fine. So it's not the battery. I even tried the battery that I have in my PDW, and that one also doesn't work in this gun. I got less than 10 mags out of this thing before it completely locked up, and the battery and motor was getting really hot. So I let it cool down. I unjammed the gun, tried again, same exact result. Nothing in the barrel. Raw AEG lockup. I don't know what it is with AEGs. I have the worst luck with these things. So now I'm thinking, maybe it wasn't just the fact that I had a cheap clone of the BK1. AEG tech is not there. It's just not there. This is totally jammed up the gearbox again. It's not a jam in the barrel. It was feeding perfectly fine. It's the same exact failure. Literally the same failure as the BK1. Apparently full auto AEG Nerf gun is just too much to ask for. I had Worker Gen 3s and Adventure Force Pros, both good darts, both basically brand new. Did not matter what I used, same exact result. And that was before the fuse blew, which I'm pretty sure it did because now I don't get any response out of this thing. So one of 3 things happened. Either this actually is just a cheap Chinese clone and is low quality. Given the videos I've seen online, I'm willing to believe that. And also, when this went into full factory production for QWK, they lowered the quality of these in the factory, possibly. So that's theory 1. Theory 2 is I got very unlucky, and these are both just lemons. Or theory 3, and I'm much more likely to believe this one, and this is how I really feel, Nerf AEGs, fucking garbage. Now, I have a history with airsoft. I'm not new to AEGs. However, the way airsoft AEGs work is quite a bit different from Nerf AEGs. With an airsoft gun, you only need to make a piston move a little bit just to fire a small 6mm projectile, just a tiny little BB. With a dart blaster, you need to be able to fully chamber a full half-length dart every single time. In both times when those 2 failed, it was because I dared to use them in full auto. In semi, they seemed to work fine. The first time I was trying to chrono the rate of fire of the BK1, fried itself. The second time I was trying to just mag dump. That was all I was doing. I mag dump, I got the 4th magazine, not in a row, mind you, and it died. Now, I don't know if I'm living in some alternate reality because I've seen a lot of positive videos on the Challenger Mark III, but mine is a brick. Mine, fucking garbage. $200 just wasted. So my current feeling right now is that AEGs are not suited for Nerf. At least they aren't yet with the tech we have. If someone wants to prove me wrong, I'm more than willing to be proved wrong, because I want these things to be good. If these things work, they're the best things you can get for games. But you're much more likely to have these things jam up, which is always catastrophic. Either you've jammed a dart halfway into the barrel and it's curled sideways, or you lock up the entire gearbox. Both of these things is way worse than, oh, hold up, I got a dart stuck in my flywheels, let me clear that. Okay, it's good. In theory, this is combining the best from springers to the rate of fire of a flywheeler. That's what I want. I like having automatic, so I don't run with springs, but I also don't like having to wind up the flywheelers before I shoot, and also flywheelers just being what they are, and AEG having an immediate response time with the trigger sounds awesome. Well, it was, for 2 mags. So this is a bit of a rant. I don't have any point to this video. I'm just kind of fucking annoyed. Now, I contacted the company when the BK1 failed, and they said they'd send me a replacement. I just got the Challenger Mark III. That's more expensive. I don't want to go to them and be like, hey, just send me a replacement for the whole thing, because I didn't really ask that for the BK1 at first, but I will accept that replacement. The question really goes, will it even keep working? I have no faith in these things anymore. Now, I wouldn't be so annoyed if I didn't want to like these things so much. This isn't me just saying, oh, they're garbage and I don't want to use them at all. I want them. They just fucking suck. There's no point to this video. This video exists just so I can rant about how garbage these things are and the fact that both of the ones I got don't work. Hell, I even bought 4 magazines with the Challenger Mark III because I wanted to use this thing in game. That's not gonna happen. I don't know if I'll even be able to make reviews of these things. I can't shoot them. I chronoed both of them and then they died after I chronoed them. And that's everything I've been able to do with them. That's it. That's all my experience with these two. And that's it. That's the video.